And I'm Mousy, your non-average gamer. This week we have a handful of arcade games. First one up, Guantlet. This is basically about a 25-year-old game. It's coming up on its anniversary. It was released in the arcade. They re-released it on Nintendo and probably a bunch of other platforms. I played it personally in the arcade and Nintendo. And now, Xbox Live. So, I gotta ask up front, this is an old school game.
Yes, it is.
You are a next generation gamer. You are fortunate where you have been brought up and grown up where everything is pretty graphics, 60 million buttons. I know, that's confusing too. Old school game, what did you think?
I mean, I didn't hate it. I mean, graphics don't really bother me. That's not something that I actually, I personally look for. That, something like that's not going to bother me. Basically all you're doing is you're running in and fighting. I mean, as I found out, it's like, you can play it two different ways.
Okay.
You can go in there with a little bit of strategy, because there's 4 different characters. Each one has their own different ability,
Well, let's take one small step then. So you got a game where you're running around killing stuff, 4 different abilities. First one, fighter.
Yeah.
Fighters, brute force,
Warrior,
heavy axe. If he runs into somebody, he can kill him quick and easily. Next one down the list would be
Valkyrie.
the Valkyrie.
The
female type version of a fighter, whatever. The wizard, very high and powerful, but if he gets touched, he takes the most damage. Then you got the elf, which is just fast on his feet,
right.
and the damage is about minimal. So what character did you mostly pick with?
I kind of like the elf, and I kind of like the wizard. I think I kind of like the wizard the most, but that may have been because I was playing with other people, and that was helping me not get hit as much.
Okay.
So I was able to stay alive. I don't know if that was because of them. I mean, now the other way to play is you can just go head first into it and just try to kill everything and just die really quick. But.
See, that's why I'm curious in getting your opinion on this game, because back in the days playing this game, yeah, there were the same class of people playing it 2 ways, but the game is deceptively deep and strategic. You can go in and try to run and gun, that doesn't work. Yet everyone still runs and gun. See, the problem with this game...
It just depends on what you want out of the game. If you want to actually try and beat it, then yeah, you need to take your time and be strategic with it. If you just want to, have a little bit of fun with some friends, or even not even friends, I mean... We joined up a 4-player party. There's actually people still online playing this.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we joined up, and it's just like everybody's like trying to get through the stage as fast as they can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I had to laugh though. I mean, because it was funny. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, I like playing both ways. So it just depends on what you want out of it.
The problem with Gauntlet is that it's co-competitive. It's not cooperative. It's not competitive. It's competitive. You're there working together to try to get to the next stage, but
you still want to get all the treasure and everything yourself.
And points. You get greedy. It's like the fun part of the game and the bad part of the game. I found out playing by yourself is really enjoyable. It's fun.
Slower.
It's slower, but there's an advantage in being able to just focus and do things. And one of the funny things I've noticed about this game is, unlike maybe the multiplayers of now, the screen kind of moves in relation to everybody else. So if I'm holding all the way back and you're moving forward, the screen inches a little bit forward, so it's kind of hard to control the action.
Mm-hmm.
The game is old school where monsters just don't come flying at you. You have to put them on screen first, and you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. But I found 1 player is fun, 2 players is even better. But at about 3 and 4, if you're looking to beat this game, you better have some good friends that know what they're doing and can work together, because with 4 people, you are becoming dependent on everybody. And once again, the greed factor kicks in.
You've got 4 different people's ideas of how they want to play it, and almost never everybody has the same idea.
No,
so.
It's like Call of Duty. It's just, everyone's got a plan, but the minute the red flag goes up, oh, gold!
Everybody's for themselves.
I'm ready for the gold. I'm gonna get the food and the potion. Oh, it's fun, like you said. It's cool to see that.
Yeah. Now the other thing is, now you only have so much health, and your health is also like a timer. It continuously runs down. So when you're playing online
on Xbox Live,
and each stage is what, 700
Each stage,
health.
basically, you only have one life to live, and you start at the stage with 700 health. The cool thing about the online component is, if just one person reaches the exit, everybody comes back with 700 health.
If they die.
If your health is over 700, that carries over. You die, you lose all your points. You die, you lose all your potions. You die, you leave the keys behind for someone else to pick up. The game is a maze type. It's not random. They're predetermined. There are doors you get to unlock with keys, but of course they're limited, so you got to pick and choose where to go. There's treasure to grab. There's food to eat for when you're running out of health, and there's an assortment of monsters to kill. There really is no point in a Gauntlet. It's just a standard dungeon crawler. It's all about just getting as far as you can go, racking up as much points. It's an arcade game. People got to pay attention and keep in mind that this game was designed to eat quarters.
Yeah.
And God knows when I was a kid, this one took a lot of my allowance money. And yeah, Mom, I hope you're not watching, because that's probably why I was skinny back then. I wasn't eating. So,
well, then the other thing is, when you're playing single player or playing
offline.
Yeah, 2-player on the same console.
Or more, as long as you're offline.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Not on Xbox Live.
Right, not on Xbox Live.
Like, if you're playing on the same console, then you can just press Y and just get as much health as you want and last forever.
You can run through the entire game and not worry about health.
The first time we played, that's the way we played. He's like, you can press Y and get more health. I was like, no, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So once I learned that, I was like, oh, this game is cool. But then I went to online and I was like, I only have 700 health. I can't get any more. I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah, all of a sudden you saw the difficulty that we dealt with.
I was like, no, I want infinite health.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the funny thing about this game. It was always designed to eat your quarters, and I found...
And that makes sense. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, a quarter in for each health. Yeah, that makes sense.
I found it funny that it enforced that rule when you went online.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have given you the kind of option to, like, hey, if you press the Y button, maybe you can't get a certain achievement, or you don't make the leaderboards, but they should give you the option. Instead, you're automatically stuck to the, hey, look, you got one life to live and you're done. And that's kind of brutal, because like she said, she just jumped in like, oh, cool. It doesn't prep you. It does not prep you for an online game. It's just...
But hey, I guess the good thing is, you have infinite ammo. You don't have to worry about walking around picking up guns or ammo of somebody else that you killed, something like that. It's like, it's just infinite ammo. So
one thing that you did notice that you don't realize because you're a new generation of gamer, though, is the ammo. You were asking me why you couldn't shoot so many times. And for those old school people, it works on a Galaga type system that I coined myself. Basically, you're only allowed to have one of your weapon or projectile on screen.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that, because I was like, because I noticed it was a constant rate of fire until there was an enemy. I was like, and then he shoots faster.
Yeah, no.
Well, he only shoots faster because the enemy's there and
the ammunition is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's replenished back into your...
Cool.
Yeah. It's an old school mechanic.